Not exactly an anti-bucket list, but when did you guys start to realize I just don't want to do fucking shots again?
I was just thinking that. I was like, shots like a camera? I was like, oh, alcohol. That is actually when you mature as a human being.
Yeah.
That's the peak maturing point. When
That
you look at a
might
shot
have
and go,
happened,
no.
like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the exact moment when I thought shots means I'm going to have a good night versus shots mean I'm going to have a fucking terrible night.
In case anyone is confused for whatever reason, can't talk about alcoholic shots.
Yeah.
I think maybe when I was like, definitely early 20s for me was when it stopped.
Yeah.
Like 23, 24.
I think when I moved to Japan,
Yeah.
when I moved to Japan, I was like, yeah, I think I just don't want to do shots anymore. Ever. Like, there's no occasion. And now I pretty much do everything in my power to avoid it.
Yeah.
And even sometimes, like, if I'm given a shot and there's like a can of something else nearby that's near empty, I'll be like, oh, thanks, guys.
That's
Do the
why.
shot, then I'll be like,
Okay, that's why I don't like drinking with Americans, because so many of them, it doesn't matter how old they are, they're just like, let's do fucking tequila shots, and I'm just like,
my
no,
God.
I do not.
Every single
first of all,
time.
hold on. Is that your American impression?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
that's a Valley Girl impression.
Who are you having drinks with, Joey?
Fucking Maylene. Every time I'm drinking with Maylene, she's like, Joey, I think you should do a tequila shot. And I'm
Actually
just
valid.
like, fuck off, Maylene. I don't even like tequila.
No one likes tequila.
Except Maylene.
Americans do like
Americans do.
tequila. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because I remember. Yeah, did you ever, in Australia, did you have Ring of Fire at all? Was that it? Was that a game?
They call it something else. They call it
we
something.
called it something else though.
Right.
Fuck, what do we call it? I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, so Ring of Fire is, I think, like a staple of like every, at least British uni, where you have like a pint in the middle, which is called the dirty pint, and then you have a bunch of cards around that pint, and you pick up a different card and different cards.
Yeah, I think we
normally,
spoke about this in an episode once.
I don't think we had, not at least not like Ring of Fire. Because I remember like the one experience that I was like, I'm never playing Ring of Fire again was for some reason this was like fucking at midnight, so we already had a few drinks, and we thought, oh, fucking dirty pint, that's too boring, alcohol, that's too boring, let's spice things up, and we started putting some fucking like shit like hot sauce and like washing up liquid in there.
Washing up liquid?
That's
poisonous.
Were you guys doing the Tide Pod challenge before the Tide Pod challenge?
Basically, yeah, this was fucking.
Did somebody drink washing up liquid?
Yeah, I did. I lost.
What?
And
How are you alive?
sorry.
Yeah, that could like kill you. That's like bleach.
Yeah, I was a fucking dumbass kid. Yeah, I was a fucking dumbass kid. I was 18 years old.
Presumably you threw it up instantly.
Yeah, I did throw it up instantly.
Yeah,
Why
shit.
would you risk your life with that? This is why people, when they're like, man, I don't drink,
Off
I'm like,
camera too?
Yeah, yes, off
At
camera.
least do it for the clout, you know?
This was
What
before
clout- what clout
TikTok
would you
clout.
get?
Do it for the TikTok likes at least.
what likes the Darwin Awards? Situation?
At least do it on TikTok. You know?
This is why when people are like, man, I don't want to drink. I'm like, yeah. Look what you're missing out on. Washing
Yeah.
up liquid.
Yeah.
This is intelligent. Congrats,
Yeah.
you're smart. Wow.
Yeah, and I just think about some of the fucking stupid shit I did back in the day, and now, yeah, hopefully we're more mature, right? Hopefully.
I haven't seen you drink washing up liquid, so I feel like you're more mature slightly.
Luckily I survived that to never do that
I think
again.
what's the dumbest thing you've done during a drinking session? Yours is washing up liquid.
Yeah, that
What's
was
yours?
probably
Well, we
the
used to do
dumbest
that
thing.
too, and we used to have a rule where you could put anything in the cabinets in it.
Oh shit.
So people would put stuff like cooking oil,
Oh.
which you could ingest, but you couldn't keep it down.
That's like a tear down from
I'm
washing
sorry,
up
it's not
liquid.
poisonous, gone. It's the
man.
average American diet.
LA Beast drank like 3 liters of that shit, and he was
Yeah,
alright.
exactly. He drank a liter of
Yeah.
olive oil.
By the way, when I say washing up liquid, it was only like a few drops, which
That's
still
still-
is not
two
great.
dro- well, two
Still is
drops
not
too many.
great.
That's
But
like-
I
that's
don't
like-
want people to think they just want.
That's putting like a Tide Pod on the corner of the glass and being like, wow, look at the garnish.
I think the dumbest thing I did was, it involves tequila. Another reason why I hate tequila. But a normal tequila shot, for those of you who don't know,
Yeah.
is you'd pour the salt, on your hand, somewhere on your hand, right? And then you'd have a lemon in the other hand, and you'd lick the salt, you'd do the shot, and then you eat the lemon, right? That's the standard tequila shot. We did this thing called what is called a kamikaze shot, which is essentially the same thing. It's the salt and the lemon and the tequila shot, but what you do is you snort the salt, you take the shot, and then you pour the lemon in your eye.
What's the point of that?
Just seeing someone else do it that's not you is fucking hilarious.
Sniffing salt.
Yeah.
That is also
sounds
very
stupid.
dangerous.
It's
as well.
also very dangerous, but it's really funny when you're not the one doing it.
Oh my fucking
Why
god!
does every drinking thing just sound so fucking stupid?
Because it is.
And if you count Chewies as being stupid, then I've done plenty of those.
Yeah,
Never
that's,
again though.
That's an Aussie thing.
Chewy is just unhygienic. It's not like
Yeah.
It's just
dangerous.
gross.
Yeah, it's just gross.
It's just gross.
Because, like, you know, every time I talk to someone from Australia or England or Europe, everyone has that one drink, right? It's the first drink you learned that you drank too much of, and then you threw up, and then it's like a core memory now. You know what I mean? It's like every time you smell that drink, you're like, no, I can't do it.
That's
I can't do it.
that's rum for me.
Is that rum?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Which sucks because it's like I actually like a lot of rum drinks, but
Yeah.
the moment I smell any kind of rum, I'm just like I'm reminded of those
It's just
traumatic
any
experiences.
spirits for me. I just can't drink them.
Yeah.
For me, it's Sambuca. I remember this was I think a New Year's Eve party with my cousins.
Sambuca's so gross.
Yeah, I mean it is gross.
So nice.
And I remember at the time I thought it was like pretty nice tasting because I was like, oh, so it's like a sweet shot. It's nothing like a vodka shot or a whiskey shot. It's actually got a bit of flavor to it.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's what
Kid Gant was huffing copium.
Yeah, he was. I mean, let's say it was a step up from washing up liquid, okay? You know?
I think anything is a step
Yeah,
up
yeah.
from washing liquid.
Oh, it cleans my bowels,
Yeah.
right? That's how it works.
and I think it worked. Okay, I'm getting this core memory back because I think it traumatized me over two things. Okay, because apparently what I didn't actually throw up because I tried because all of our parents were in like the other room and it was just like us cousins like getting like shit-faced drunk.
Yeah.
So I tried my best to basically like sober up, right? So what I did was there was no food in the cupboard except for a few loaves of Hovis bread. And I just
started
sat
eating
there for about 3 hours, just like nibbling on this bread. Finished one loaf, fucking got. I started another loaf of bread. And I went through 2 loaves of bread the entire
That's an
night.
impressive amount of bread to go through.
And then it was only after I finished the second where I was like, I can't hold it in anymore.
Is this why you don't like bread?
I'm thinking maybe. I'm like, shit, I completely forgot this happened, but maybe this experience just traumatized me on every single type of bread as
Wow,
well.
if you ingest washing up liquid, you can get multi-organ failure following a large ingestion.
Good.
Wow.
But it would cause you nausea and vomiting,
Yeah.
which you most certainly would vomit.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn. Why,
Well-
what is with kids and being dumb?
Yeah.
That's why I grew out of that phase very quickly, I think, because
I mean, the moment you're
you know,
like throwing up and having a horrible time, I think is when you kind of realize, like, is this fun? This is
Yeah.
not fun. I don't think fitting in is fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
You guys ever been like blackout drunk?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's only happened to me once, and that like terrified me enough to like never want to like do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a learning experience.
That's another reason
Listen,
why
I mean,
I don't
you know,
drink tequila anymore.
Alcohol is in moderation can be great and a fun time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think again, anytime I meet someone like I don't drink, I'm like, you're so smart. You are,
I'm
you are
like,
just a smart human
actually,
being.
respect.
Yeah.
Even more respect to people who have decided to stop drinking. Which
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a few of as well.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I'm definitely drinking less as I'm getting older. That's for sure. Like, so I feel like eventually I'm going to get to that point where I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm good.
I think it's smart. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you drink, especially if you're raised in the kind of like the British Australian culture, you'll have gone, where you're kind of encouraged to get smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in university.